Hello, today is August 17th, 2023. My name is Martin Hedayat and I'll be filming a video source inspection on an 880S. Customer is located here in the United States. For confidentiality purposes, we will not be providing their name, but we will provide their PO number 230908JG. We'll go through a video source inspection on the 880S right over here. Show you how the process works. As you can see right here, we have a 4-inch substrate on the top chamber, and we have 5-inch substrates on the bottom chamber. So we will go ahead and get this process started. As you can see, we are currently in a rinse cycle of about 60 seconds on top at a 500 RPM, and we're doing the same thing on the bottom chamber. This customer decided to upgrade their SRD and send for a core trade-in, send it in and upgrade to an 8-inch capable SRD. As you can see, the substrates that we currently have are 4 and 5 inch. And they can have the process capability all the way up to the 8-inch. We've got about 25 seconds on the bottom and 10 seconds on the top from the rinse. And then we're just going to slowly get into a purge cycle. So let's see, the rinse is going to stop right there and jump into that 10-second purge, running at about 1800 RPM. As you can see, the light indicators on the right-hand side are green, which means go. So these are currently in action. And after the purge, as you can see, it goes into a dry one at 1800 RPM with a minute and 30. Same thing for the bottom and the top. We're working with our Sitek Slick Device graphical interface controller, which is plug and play with the PSC 101 and 102 with slight modifications. As you know, PSC 102s have the thin paper pizza box looks. With our Slick devices, you can have up to multiple recipes, up to 5. He'll give you a nice display of what is actually being actuated, what valves are working, and what heaters are being actuated. As you can see, we have the N2 valve on and the low pressure purge valve, and the N2 heater and the bowl heater for the top and the bottom in the dry one cycle. One of the biggest benefits for our Slick device is that while you are in idle, it will shut off your N2, so you're not having any wasted nitrogen. We have a lot of login management and data management of everything that happens or with this, any alarms that are set, any users that are opening the doors, when this cycle has started and when it doesn't, when you stop it. We're going into our dry 2 cycle on top. Dry 2 cycle is typically a longer time with a lower RPM. So we're sitting at about 500 RPM. Here at Sitek, as you can see, we also refurbish a lot of SRDs. We bring the SRDs into the building, we test it, we evaluate it, we take every component out and test it, and also switch it out with new. And at the end of the day, we'll do a dry test and then a wet test, and we'll make sure that your SRD is into like new condition. All right, so as you can see, we have about 250 seconds left. We're sitting at a 500 RPM. And compared to dry 1, we have the anti-static that is currently working. It'll currently show you on the top of the screen which ones are on and which ones are off. Not only at Sitek do we work with new SRDs, refurbished SRDs, but we sell 100% parts and service on them, as well as HTC box washers, the 4000, the 8000, the 8010, 8020, and 8030. If you ever need anything regarding the box washers, we also have the service available for refurbishments or any on-site service for preventative maintenance that you would like us to come and do. We have customers throughout the nation that use us for multiple things, such as, obviously with the SRDs, but we have the box washers, we have mask cleaners, photoresist pumps, and time to time some mask aligners with, yeah, so that's all the stuff we currently are working with. As you can see throughout the room, we have multiple SRDs in different stages, some with the shell off, some with the shell on. We have customers that do like to have their the skins upgraded into FM 4910, which is a fire retardant. We're currently working on multiple projects as for skin upgrades. And when we do those skin upgrades, we always suggest if we go that route and you send your SRD in, we suggest let us take a look at it and put a parts allowance and also refurb it and put a warranty on it. Typically all the new SRDs and the SRDs that we will refurbish, we will add a 1-year warranty. We have 2 dedicated employees here at Sitek just for our customers for each account. We have an inside guy and an outside guy that is fully trained and very capable of answering a lot of your questions that you may have as far as errors maybe in the fab. And if they're not able to answer them, we do have some manufacturing team members that are happy to jump on the phone and guide you into the right direction. As we know that once a tool down situation happens, it's a very tough situation for everyone and it slows down the process. All right, we're jumping into less than a minute on the whole cycle, as you can see. So 65 seconds left on the top, 70 seconds on the bottom. Everything is currently drying right now at a very low RPM. Bowl heater's working, N2 heater's working, and the valves are actuating. Everything's perfect. The image that it currently shows, it looks like we're spinning, so you know we're in the right direction. Typically when we are in an idle, you'll see a yellow light turn on, and that will show you that you're currently in idle. All right, 30 seconds to go on the dry 2. Looks, everything's working. The wet spots are off the window, as you can see. This customer is going to be very pleased with the SRD that they're going to receive. 5 seconds to go, then we're going to slow it down, come to a complete stop, and you'll see that it's currently braking. The RSP will piston up, and we'll sit at a 12 o'clock position. We'll have the same thing on the bottom. As you can see, inside is completely dry. Substrates look amazing for the top. Substrates on the bottom. Nice and dry inside the chamber. And that will conclude our video source inspection here with the 880S. My name is Martin Hedayat, and I hope you have a wonderful day.